Good morning. We are from SVS Embedded. The project title name is called ARM7 based accident detection using alcohol, Eyeblink sensor, GSM, GPS and MEMS. So in this project we are using an ARM7 32-bit using 16x2 LCD display having some sensors. Those are called alcohol sensor. Here I was used MQ3 alcohol sensor and one obstacle sensor and one Eyeblink sensor and one MEMS MMA 7361, and I was used in this project ADXL 335 MEMS accelerometer sensor, and I am using an GSM and GPS. So in this I was used GSM SIM 300 9600 baud rate. It's in 2G modem, and I was used one GPS Rasta 634 or 65 channel GPS model is 9600 baud rate having the protocol of NMEI. So this is an entire block diagram of the project. So the main motto of this project is whenever the person want to start his car or the vehicle, must and should he want to show his mouth to the engine or the driving session, whatever it may be. So when the person can't take in the alcohol, then only the engine will be starts. Otherwise, if the engine is start, the person is taking the alcohol, so the engine will be off. Then the buzzer will be on, and they send the SMS to the parents or whatever it may be. We use two numbers or for this alcohol, and if it is alcohol not detected and it was go for the obstacle, when it is not detect the obstacle, it will go forward. So something the person is driving on the night time, the person is sleeping. So I was used one Eyeblink sensor. It consists of IR sensors, is a trans receiver pair, nothing but an obstacle sensor. Then the person is clipping the eye, nothing but his ribs. So the main principle of this, then the I have a block and the white. The white is called an reflected, block is called an absorption. The principle of that eye, they will create the obstacle sensor. So how many counts of the number of counts it can detect that count. So here I was given in 15 count, maximum 15 and above. They send the parents or the police station or the whatever it may be for the numbers. So here after that it will detect for the MEMS. We are going on the road, nothing will be happen. The vehicle moving the forward direction. Something should be happen in the direction of the x coordinate and y coordinate, then it will give the microcontroller input from the accelerometer of ADCs of the P028 and P029. So that will detect it and it will given to the microcontroller, and it will checking and it will give to the GSM. It will track the GPS and it will send the GSM. And coming into the hardware session, so first of all I was used a transformer basis. We will go for the battery operated of 12 volt 1.3 amps. So we pick it in a car also. So first of all I was used in 230 input step down transformer and 9 volts output AC. 9 volts output AC. So I was given this 909 center tapped transformer, 09 coming from ARM7 board, and another 09 is coming from GPS model. So I am GSM, I was taking a 9 volt separate adapter. So I was inserted the power for the big Berg strip. Here the 4 diode, those are the diodes are 1 in 4007 diode, that is called the bridge rectifier. Filter capacitor, if there is any unwanted ripples, I need to reduce. 7805 regulator, it's an 5 volts power supply. In our project I was used 5 volts for the MQ3 the alcohol sensor and 16x2 LCD, max 232 max 232, and a buzzer, and 12 volts for the fan. So remaining are operating with 3.3. Next, so I was used another regulator. That regulator is called LM1117 fixed 3.3 volts regulator. This regulator will give continuous 3.3 the ohm processor. So ohm, here I was used quadrupole QD having 64 pin IC, total 2 port 0 and port 1. Port 0 consists of 0.0 to port 0.31, it's in 32 bit. At port 1.16 to port 1.31, it's in 16 bit. It can execute 16 bit as well as 32 bit, and both are bidirectional. And here I was used the crystal of the 61 and 62 XTL1, XTL1, XTL2 and XTL1. This is 12 MHz crystal. This is the heart of the circuit for the microcontroller to run the program. And here I was used two switches, one is for the ISP and another for the reset. When I want to dump the program onto the ARM controller, I want to press continuously ISP, then press and release the reset, the program will be dumped. Okay, so I was used the LCD of port 0. So here I was used two transistors, those are called switching transistors to operate the buzzer as well as the fan. And one transistor, this is port P1.31 is connected with the fan, P1.30 is connected with the buzzer. Here I was used one MQ3 alcohol sensor, it can detect the alcohol. I was used McDowell bottle, you can use your alcohol. Okay, so this is an MQ3 alcohol sensor, it can detect the voltage level, that was connected with the P0.30. And then I am using a max 232 level converter and voltage level stabilization purpose. I was used max 232, and UART0 it is connected with the GPS, and UART1 it was connected with the GSM. And here I was used GPS module. This is an patch antenna. So this is internal antenna, it was connected. Machine should be how to place this kit in outside the air around at least 10 minutes to track this GPS satellite. So this is an GPS module of entire board we are taken from the outside the manufacturer. Okay, GPS max 232 regulator power supply, and this is an RS232 cable. It's a crystal cable, cross cable. And here I was used this UAT1 is connected with the GSM. This is in Simcom company, working under 9600, 850 MHz to 1800 MHz frequency, having 2G modem. It can support all the GSM SIM cards. So we have to place some SMS. Here this is an antenna. This is antenna is called 3GB antenna. It is 3-directional antenna. And if there is a buzzer, if any call is coming, it will give as a missed call called ring, ring, ring. So I was used one obstacle sensor. This obstacle sensor is an IR sensor based. It was connected with the P0.21, sorry, and P0.20 I was used one goggle. This is called an Eyeblink sensor. This Eyeblink I was connected with the IR pair, and we can insert the head. So when the clipping our eye, then it will be detected, that will be connected to the obstacle sensor of transistor circuit. The transistor will take for a high and low pulse. So the data will send to the ARM processor. Wait. ग्यारह मिनट हो गया वीडियो. Achinda, right? So the engine should Yes. Saira. ఇటు నేనే పెట్టుకుంటా ఇక. నీకు రాదు ఇక. నువ్వు ఎంటెక్ చేసి కూడా వేస్టే. मेरे को ही जम रहा, कहीं को मालूम नहीं.
क्लोज करके रखे सर.
इतना मेंटेन చేయాలి రా भाई.
चिकनी चार्जर येणार नाही 14% राहू दे.